Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jess, and in 2016 I started my own virtual assistant business. You can read more about what it is that I do on my website, which is jessicadawneden.com, and I'm going to put the link in the box because I know that I have a difficult name. I've been meaning to record some videos for ages because I get the same questions asked over and over again. So whether it's friends of friends, family, or whether it's actually people that are really interested in the role of VA and whether that's something that they could do as well. So I decided that I would record a series of videos, and like I said, you know what it's like when it gets really busy, you kind of prioritize all the client work and then you leave anything to do with developing your business. So I've been putting this off for a really long time, and I decided today no more. So I'm going to be recording a whole lot of videos for you to tell you more about the role of virtual assistant, what it is that we do, who we help, how do we help them, how do we work, and I'm really excited to share all of this with you. I've also just started up, like literally hot off the press, a new Facebook group, which is going to be called the Freedom VA. So I'm also going to put the link in the box below. In that group, I'm aiming to kind of link up with different virtual assistants who have different special skills, and I really want it to be a group where people are actually involved and things are happening, because I find a lot of the groups out there, nobody shares anything with anyone. It's like people just go there to look for work and hope some lost client might come along and they can kind of pick them up along the way. So so I really want to start a group where we can share advice with each other and have an actual genuine conversation about the highs and lows. So the first video today is about the question that I think I'm asked most, and it usually comes with a really confused face, and the person goes, "What is that, a virtual assistant?" Well, virtual assistants are, as different as pretty much any other profession out there. So I can't tell you by default what a virtual assistant does, who it makes the perfect virtual assistant, what skills a virtual assistant needs. All of this varies hugely on what it is that you actually do. So let's talk general. In general, a virtual assistant is literally what it says in the title. It's somebody that assists you in your business and works virtually. So they don't sit in your office, come to your office, and mostly I wouldn't even be meeting any of my clients in person. It's very rare that actually happens. So a virtual assistant is somebody that can help you in your business to achieve things that you wouldn't be able to achieve on your own because you haven't got enough time, or because there is a special skill that you sort of need that you're lacking but the virtual assistant has. So they bring some special knowledge or qualifications or anything like that to your business. That's about as much as I can tell you in general about virtual assistants, because that's where the commonalities sort of end. So you will find that virtual assistants out there specialize in loads of different things. So you will find that there's virtual assistants that specialize in bookkeeping and accounting. There's virtual assistants that specialize in general admin, data entry, doing things like creating surveys, creating documents for you. You get VAs that specialize in customer service, so email inbox management, booking appointments, getting back to people, inquiries, all of that. You get VAs that specialize in events, so they kind of coordinate different events with you or for your business. You get VAs that specialize in travel and calendar management, diary management, and just being more of a PA just virtually. Then you get VAs like me that specialize in the kind of more techie sort of things. So they're not quite a web designer and they're not quite a web developer, but they know how to, do an awful lot on your website that you might not be able to do. They can help you to create sales pages and keep your email marketing ticked over. Then you get VAs that are specialized in graphic design and brand styling. So yeah, I can't tell you what the standard VA looks like, what they do, where they're from, how much they charge, how they work, and what their special skills are, because every person that comes to the industry is different. They have different passions, they have different interests, and they bring different skills with them. So if you've been thinking about whether the role of a VA would be suitable for you and your skill set, and you are thinking that it might not be suitable, think again, because I can promise you that there's plenty of people out there that have a very specialized skill set, and there is people out there that need somebody with that very specialized skill set. Maybe there's a specific set of software that you know how to use because of the corporate job that you've been in, but not every client is going to need you, but the ones that do, they're happy to pay to find someone that has those really specific skills that they've been looking for in their business for ages. So I also find that being a VA has been a stepping stone for a lot of people, because I would say a lot of us have a lot of interests. We're multi-passionate. There isn't just one thing that we enjoy doing. So I find that many ladies I've met started out as a general virtual assistant and then kind of specialized in a specific direction, and then learnt so much more about the area that they're working in that they're now offering their really specialized skills under a different kind of title. So really a lot of this all does come back to titles. I do find that virtual assistant is probably the most general term I've met on the internet for somebody that can help you in your business. But what people are actually looking for varies so much. So it's really hard when you see these job postings come up in groups and people are like, hey, I need a VA. Can somebody recommend that, somebody that's really amazing? And I'm like, well, I can recommend myself, but I don't know what it is that you need. So I don't want to put myself forward unless I know that you'll need somebody to help you with tech in your business. Or I don't want to recommend somebody else that I know unless I know that it is kind of the more kind of graphic design elements that you're after. So somebody just asking for a VA that's absolutely amazing doesn't tell you anything about what they're actually looking for, the kind of tasks that they're willing to outsource and all of that. So yeah, unfortunately, no blanket answer to what a VA is, what a VA does, and who makes a good VA and what kind of skills they have. But in general, it is somebody that helps you in your business, and that's about as much as you can generalize. All right, so I've worked really hard over the last few weeks on putting together a new mentoring program. So I'm currently looking for beta testers. So if you see this early enough, then you may be in with a chance to go and contact me. So if you've been thinking about becoming a virtual assistant, if you want to talk about whether you think you've got the skills, the passion, the push to kind of make it happen, then feel free to get in touch. You'll be able to read more about that on my site at jessicadoneden.com/VA-mentoring. And I'm going to put the link below as well. If you're not at the point yet where you're even sure if this is right for you, then feel free to join my free Facebook group. You can have a little chat and, speak to some other VAs and ask questions and learn. And if you think that you could actually do with a VA to help in your business, and that's how you found my video, then again, my website link is below. Feel free to get in touch and have a look at our services to see if we can help you. And yeah, I'll see you around for the next video.